Hey, what's up, fam? This is Rashina.
And Sean,
Listen, what's up, DC 828 people? Listen, we are back. We have an awesome topic tonight. Listen, have you put crypto and the housing market together? Have you ever thought about going to a mortgage closing with crypto? Oh my gosh. So listen, stay tuned. We're going to talk about it.
yes,
Listen.
sir.
Yes, yes. So we want to talk about a major milestone that in the US housing market, and it's not just hype. So on June 24th, excuse me, June 25th,
Today,
the Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, officially instructed Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, right, to begin preparing guidelines that will allow cryptocurrency holdings to be counted as assets in what? A mortgage application. Say what? Oh
family,
my
I
goodness.
don't think y'all right understand how important this is. We are definitely moving into digital world, and it shows each and every day. This tells me that if they got the housing market, what's next? Car loans.
Mm.
Hotels when you booking air flights, buying grocery, buying clothes.
You can already do it buying groceries, some things, but
Well, but I'm talking about it's going to open up more. I mean, they don't have but a select few that you can use to buy groceries, but now it's going to open up the broad. I say the gates.
listen, so that means if you hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any crypto on, but it has to be on a US regulated exchange,
Mhm.
you may soon be able to qualify for a home loan using those reserves. Man,
That is unbelievable.
man, listen, I'm telling you. So this directive came straight from the FHFA director, William
Hmm.
Palute, Plute, who
Hmm.
said government mortgage giants need to adapt evolving household financial behaviors. So crypto is now being treated for the first time ever like a legitimate part of your financial profile when applying for a mortgage. That is historic.
Now, you said applying for a mortgage?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that is deep, boy.
So just like you had to show how much money you got in your bank account, like okay, I got this much, I have this much on reserves. You know, when you apply for a mortgage to show that
right.
you are able to qualify because you have the funds available, like it's saying that they're moving forward with wanting Freddie Mac and the Fannie Mae to consider crypto as part of that financial package.
You know what sounded to me?
Mhm.
It really sounds like that you're gonna be your own bank.
Well, but this thing though, it says like that because it knows what I just said. They said it has to be held on a U.S. regulated centralized exchange like Coinbase, Kraken,
Yeah.
Gemini. It cannot be, and it's going to be most likely it could be subject to volatility adjustments. So, meaning not all of your crypto is counted dollar for dollar. So they could be. So what it could mean is something like this. If you're someone with like $25,000 in crypto reserves, you may not have to liquidate it before closing, but they may discount it like $25,000 of Bitcoin may be treated like 15,000 or even 10,000 because of the volatility associated with crypto.
Yeah.
That's us. That's when I said it's the guarantee. We're saying likely that could likely happen.
Yeah, I think that as time progressed, they'll start having different changes, because everything, when you first start something, is about what's going on now. Then they start changing things as you move down the road. But everything don't stay the same. But for them just to even bring up cryptocurrency in a mortgage, man, that excites me in a great deal, man. I know a lot of friends who wants a house, and once they hear this information, I think that it'll help them out a lot.
Right. So the agencies, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they have been told to go ahead and submit plans as soon as reasonably practical for this to start the process. So implementation could begin, later this year or early in 2026. But like we said, remember the limitations and the open questions. Like that only crypto on regulated exchanges will be accepted. So not your cold wallets or
Right.
your DeFi tokens yet.
Like you
Not
said,
like
yeah.
that.
like you said, because I know Congress is actually pushing for, you can hold your own cryptocurrency. That's why I mentioned say you might be your own bank because things are changing. Regulation hadn't came in fully. Once that comes in, we'll have a better general idea how things will work. But they are pushing for people that own their own cryptocurrency.
Right, right. It is very interesting landscape, So you know how when you go to a mortgage closing, if you've never been to a mortgage closing, when you close on your home or close on a mortgage, you got to bring your bank statements, stuff like that, to support, showing, that you have the money in the account and how long it's been in the account. And so I will be thinking that if they're going to use crypto, that the reason why they want it on a U.S. regulated exchange is because they want you to bring statements in from that exchange showing the history, the balance, and the compliance and things like that. So I'm assuming that's probably why they want you to have it on a U.S. regulated exchange.
That makes a lot of sense because banks do want to see 2 years of your you got a 401k and stuff like that. They want to
2
see
years of
years.
your tax returns, but not of your bank statements.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're correct, but I think that that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So this is the first time in history. So that the U.S. housing finance system will be formally recognizing crypto in a regulatory framework in history. So listen, that's big, y'all. That's big.
I don't think they
Yeah.
know how big this is. I really don't.
Listen, for people who out there who say crypto is this, crypto is that, crypto is this. Listen, crypto is assets. That's what you need to call it.
Hey, That's good. I like that. You're right. Crypto is assets. Yeah.
Listen, that's what you need to call it. Because if you can go to a mortgage closing table with a lawyer and close on real estate with
Mm.
crypto to support that transaction, come on.
Wow. That's a mouthful right there.
Right, right.
Mm.
So let me tell you, people, if you are not paying attention to this crypto space, wake up. I'm telling you, you need to be aware. You can't just because you don't know much about it, discount it and dismiss it, thinking that it's just going to go away. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you what
That's
is
thing.
going to go away, your physical cash at some point.
Mm.
So that's probably going to go away. I'm not saying cash will be gone. I'm saying that physical dollars, come on. We already put out a video about them stopping production of the penny. Come
Right.
on.
That's what was
Yep.
that next year, right?
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, they're gonna
So
because they going in the hole, making the penny cost one
one
I
cent.
think it was no, one penny cost 13 cents to manufacture.
Okay.
Yeah, so why would you want to like generate something that has 1 cent in value but costs 13 cents to make?
They negative.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. They're in the hole by 12 cents for
And
every penny, right? So that it makes logical sense. Hey, let's not make any more of those.
right.
And what you think they're gonna start making next? So just think about that. Oh yeah. Anyway, that was my lesson. But so just for crypto holders in general, this unlocks a new level of utility and just some buying power, basically.
Right.
And if you don't want to, fact check us if you would like. We always tell you to do your own research. Anyway,
Right.
check out, the FHA yourself. Check out Reuters. Check out AP News. Check these places out to confirm this information yourself. But we want to share this with you as soon as we found out today that this occurred,
Right.
because this is something major and this is something that you should be aware about of when you are thinking about long-term decisions for you and your family.
I want to say this too is that we did a lot of videos on XRP and other coins and stuff like this. It is showing me now how far we came when we first started out up to now, how things have changed from the time that we started doing videos and up to now. These things are moving fast, y'all. It's not slowing down, it's picking up. So when we do these videos, y'all, please just pay attention to what we're saying.
Yeah.
Like I say, trust but verify. Trust what we're saying, but verify that it's true that we're saying. We're not gonna come on here and give you the bad information or anything like that.
That's not our hopes anyway. Like I said, that's not our
Right.
hopes.
I sign character, but we want to see you win. Like I said, this came out today. I didn't even know nothing about this until I started researching myself, and I forwarded it to my wife, and we both were like, "Oh my God, we got to do a video on this like now." You
Yeah.
know, so go and research it. And plus with this information, start planning your life down the road. Don't I get into it. Don't do that. Plan your life. Do a 5, 10, 15 year plan for your life and
All right.
see where it work.
All right. So I guess my husband has given y'all some advice. So listen,
I'm an educator. I'm sorry. I
So
work in the
listen,
schools.
right. But as we always say, we are not your financial advisor. We're not your home advisor. We're not any type of advisor. But what we are two people who are on their own crypto journey and who are sharing what they're learning with you so that you can take steps to understand the space yourself. So before you make any financial decisions, if you feel uncomfortable, please contact a financial advisor for you, for yourself, before you make any financial decisions if you feel uncomfortable. All right. But anyway, that is our video for tonight. This is breaking news, you guys. Breaking news. Crypto invades the real estate market. Come on. Come on. Breaking news. DC 828. We brought it to you.
We the first. We the first.
Listen. All right, guys.
Nobody else has done it yet. We the first.
Listen, we brought it to you. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you waiting on. I don't know what you waiting on. Subscribe, join our family, like, share, and we also have the Patreon account. Feel free to join us there too, where you can have direct access with us via chat and have the opportunity to connect with us on live videos. So have a great one. Take care and listen. Get your crypto together and to buy a house. All right, y'all. All right. See ya.